I just want to make a little video for you about something I've just started doing in my life today. A lot of times I make videos when I'm really inspired, when I'm making changes in my life. And today I want to share something with you that is just going to have a huge impact on my life. I can already feel it. I feel so much more peaceful. Um, and that is asking questions. So much of our lives are driven by unconscious thinking, unconscious choices, and if you really look at everything you do in your life, you'll start to see that almost none of it is made consciously. Almost none of it is made with any sort of recollection or reflection or contemplation. And so this practice, I just made a journal entry, and it's about designing my life. And the way I'm going to do that is by spending some time once a week, an hour per week, and sit down, contemplate, reflect on what I've done in the prior week, and then plan out the following week and the rest of my life. It'll be something I work at every week, but the part that I wanted to share with you about was what I'm going to do in addition to this, is to spend 5 minutes of reflection every single night before I go to bed. I'm going to stop watching YouTube videos completely. I tried doing a YouTube fast and I broke it, but it was really good for me. And what I found is I stopped spending time and just wasting time. I started reading books. I started meditating more. But then I allowed my unconscious mind to take over again, and it just started finding other distractions. So it really is a good thing for me. I spend too much time. In fact, I'm almost tempted to cancel my Facebook account again, but I am going to keep it because I just like it too much for communicating with my friends. And when I didn't have it, I wasn't able to communicate with my friends and meet new people. So I'm going to keep it for that reason. But I'm not going to sit and scroll anymore, even at the Dhamma. Like I have it set up so that I'm not following anybody. It's just Buddhist pictures and inspirations and suttas. So that's why if you're on my Facebook, that's all you see basically is pictures of my food because I'm excited about it and sharing the Dhamma. But I'm going to limit those things so that I can read more books. Spend more time exercising, healing my body and mind. If I do anything on YouTube, it's going to be listening to Dhamma talks, and I'm just going to listen to it. I'm not going to watch it. I'll be doing yoga and stretching, or working on my neck to repair the curve in my neck. So I had this idea of reflecting and asking questions. And I started to notice what it did to my mind. It really creates spaciousness in the mind. Because we're not asking questions, we're being led by unconscious thinking 99.99999% of the time. We don't even realize that even the desires that we think we have and the thoughts that we think are ours are mostly unconscious. But if you ask a question, it changes things. If you ask yourself, how am I feeling? You'll get an answer. But then question that answer. So how am I feeling? You might say tired. Okay, well, why am I feeling tired? And I might say because life's too busy and I just don't have time to do anything and blah, blah, blah. So you can see that the unconscious mind's still agitated, right? And then you say, why do I feel that way? Okay, well, because I don't take enough time for myself and I'm always trying to please others. Or it might say, because I didn't meditate today, so I'm actually overwhelmed. Even though things aren't actually that busy. Maybe they are, but maybe they're not. I didn't take the time to balance my mind. I didn't take any time throughout the day to check in with my mind and see how I'm feeling. So I just kind of steamrolled through my day, and I just feel flattened out at the end of the day. So I didn't take any mental mental health breaks or mindfulness breaks throughout the day. I mean, we can all take a minute or two and just rest with our awareness or our breath and just stop. Just stop thinking about what you need to do and just breathe. Just be with that breath. Just come back home. So we can do that. So we can ask ourselves some questions, And instead of sitting and watching YouTube videos and, I learn a lot of things, I know a lot of things, but what am I really doing with my time? And I got to ask myself that question. Do I really want to sit and watch this YouTube video? How useful is watching this YouTube video going to be for me? Is it going to benefit my body and mind in the highest way possible? Because look, I've had a lot of back problems for a lot of years, and what am I doing about it? What am I doing with my life? Why do I have all these back problems? Now, have I been doing yoga for 2 hours a day every day? No, I haven't been. I've been doing all these unconscious things, lying in bed, watching YouTube videos, working. Even while I'm working, I can ask myself questions. I can say, how is my posture right now? Am I sitting in the way that's going to produce the least amount of pain? What's my mind doing right now? Am I stressed? How am I feeling? What is my outlook on life right now? So when you ask questions, it short circuits the mind. It doesn't allow the mind to just keep talking, because when you ask a question, you have to get some sort of an answer. And that answer might just be silence, and that's a great answer. It doesn't have to be some big profound insight. It could be. But the fact is, if you start asking questions, you'll get answers to your life. And those answers might not be what you want to hear. I'm not saying it's going to be some big divine wisdom, but you might start to pick up your own bullshit too. You might start to realize, wow, my mind's really filled with a lot of crap. And when you ask a question, you're coming from a place of clarity and willingness to see. So it's going to build some more mindfulness. So let me know if you want to do this with me. I'm going to be asking myself a lot more questions and taking that 5 minutes before bed every night. Before my eyes shut, I'm going to stop. Did I meditate today? Do I feel peaceful right now? And if I don't feel peaceful and I'm going to bed, maybe I should meditate for 5 more minutes or something, or 10 more minutes, 30 minutes. Is my back sore right now? And if it is, maybe I should do some yoga before going to bed. Did I eat enough? This is throughout my life. I've been not eating enough calories just by being unconscious and not paying attention to what my body really needs. It's too thin. It needs more calories. I should eat more. Regardless of whether I'm hungry, I should give it what it needs. So I'm going to be doing this practice, and thanks for watching my journey, and thanks for sharing in this vision. I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes, and I really would love to hear how this works for you if you're willing to try it, and let me know if even just asking the 5 minutes before you go to bed, just asking questions, any question you want. Just start asking yourself questions. If you don't know what to ask, how am I feeling right now? How am I feeling right now? We live our lives and we are all feeling beings, and we're not getting in touch with our real feelings. I'm not talking about the unconscious feelings, but how am I really feeling? Even if you don't want to know how your mind's feeling, just ask how your body's feeling. How is my body feeling right now? Maybe it's feeling amazing. That's good. Then you'll go to bed feeling amazing. So at least you'll reflect on that. And then you cultivate more positivity that way. So it doesn't always have to be a negative thing or some big insightful wow. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and have a wonderful and conscious life and week. Catch you later.